Todayborday is Labor Day. Or as it apparently has become this year, family yells at each other over Baby Day. Frick yeah, I love it. I love it when everybody's angry. It really sells things. Great, let's just get started, huh? Personally, I prefer my stream title. Todayborday is Samuray. Definitely a winning title. Definitely one of my better works.
Incoming!
I saw an emote and I immediately had to check to see if I was in frame drop. Hell, I shouldn't be today because obviously, as what I said kind of implicates, my nieces and my sister aren't staying over today. They're by their place, which is approaching a state of finished. Basically, they just need to put down their flooring, their vinyl plank click together flooring, if they could ever get her boyfriend's family off their ass long enough to do it. Loading is... okay, cool. Good to know. By the way, I did finally put up Side B on YouTube. Definitely remembered at like 10:30 last night. Wait, I'd never done that this week. Because everything was running a day off because... I don't even remember why, but... yeah, shenanigans. Anyway, it's up, so that's great. If you wanted to watch me finish the monk quest and couldn't because frame drops, you can now on YouTube. It's great. Alright. Why is this just always like this? Every time I boot this up, it's like a 4-hour download. And I'm pretty sure each week, the version that it's downloading is incrementing by like 0.01 every time. I'm gonna need to remember at the end of stream to not turn off my PS4 and just let it run. Especially because I don't have to worry about noise, closing my door, and/or heat tonight, which is, I guess, a nice thing. Honestly, I think my mother puts too much stock in the idea of babies have to be kept on a very strict feeding schedule. Also, among other things, babies must wear socks because hair on the floor could make them lose a toe, and I'm like... and I heard that, I was just sitting there like... okay, I guess I can kind of understand where you're coming at, but also, in what universe do you think that's a thing? I'm still so proud every time I look over at my main screen and see my stream title for today. It's definitely my best work. Ooh, I've got a ghost dance. Okay, I remember what we were going to do today. Thankfully, I was intelligent and pre-marked the quest last time. After being very frustrated by fox dens. Because I found, like, all the question marks over here and they were all fox dens. Like... this game has a problem. And I think I laid this out last stream, but I'll lay it out again now just because. Like... fox dens aren't all that useful. Like, once you got the, like, 3 charm slots they unlocked, they're, like, charms that they give you now... I guess they're okay, but they're not exciting. It's like, oh boy, I can level up this one charm. Whoop-de-doo. And then, like, compared to anything else, fox dens are the most boring thing now, and yet they're littered all over the place. It's like Korok seeds, but instead of constantly giving you more storage space, after, you know, you got like 3 more storage slots for everything, it then was just like, and we'll give you a really souped up Deku leaf from now on, whenever you turn these in. It's like, come on, gamers. Come on, Sucker Punch. You could come up with better rewards. This is a cool area, though. Wow, another fox den that I had already completed. Oh, that's the fox den from the end of last stream, that's why. Like, I've said this before, too, like, fox dens, if they weren't just completely, like, literally always set up roadside and literally just follow the fox for a minute and he'll give you an upgrade token. Like, if there was actually, like... I don't remember which, if it was this stream or 2 streams ago they said this, but, like, okay. Let's move that. I think it's popping. Remove this. Just get rid of this entire tree. This very easy to notice tree that's sitting roadside with the den, that then you follow the fox. Get rid of that. That's just gone. And, like, definitely just use persona controls there. Like, up here, where we actually found the shrine, put the fox den next to the shrine. Like, you can keep the tree... Well, actually, I'd say even maybe make the tree blend in normally. Like, get rid of this little den and just put, like, a shrine right here on it. And it's like the fox just chills there. And you're wandering around and you hear a fox. And you're like, I heard a fox. Where is it? Let's try and track down the noise and find the shrine. That could be more... That at least would be interesting. Even if it's all over the place, it would at least be interesting. It's like going through Breath of the Wild and you hear the Korok noise. And it's like, there's a Korok seed around here, but I don't know what the puzzle is. Let's go find the puzzle. And then sure, the puzzle's usually piss easy. But at least, you know, the act of finding it is puzzle unto itself most of the time. This has been my extremely rant about foxes. Is there anything else worth... What's even going on in the world? I haven't looked at Twitter in hours. Let's find out. I somehow hit the stealth button. The answer is... Wow, okay, the Twitter trends today are interesting, and I don't know why. Step 1. What is this music? I don't think it's enemy music. It was such a, like, weirdly serious tone. I was like, is there a wandering enemy pack nearby or something? Wait, what's that? What is that? Probably just deer. In fact, I'm getting... Peoples. Mongol peoples, to be specific. And a quest dude. Wow, he just completely missed his friend dying. Well, sucks to be him. You ever just overshoot a man? Wait. He has suffering to end. Well, that was almost insultingly easy. What do you got for me? Probably nothing. Ooh, okay. He's got a location for me. A fort. On the coast. Interesting. Ooh, that's near here. Okay. Yeah, we can take care of that. Ooh, it's also got a guaranteed technique point and +2 gold. Anyway, why is Kiryu trending? Of course it's because, of Nibble. And of course the second post is gonna get somebody blocked. Goodbye, person who managed to somehow get NSFW to second place on the Kiryu trend. Alright, so why is this trending? Interview with RGG Studios brings up the possibility of future Yakuza games leaving Japan behind with established characters exploring new countries. He also confirms that Kiryu is stronger than John Wick. Okay. Alright then. Sure. Works for me. And then it trended through sheer weight of people being angry about the person I just blocked for getting an SFW up there. So that's cool. Good to know. Why does the camera seem funky today? Ah, well. Cool. Moving on. The trends have changed. Which actually makes me sad because Persona 4 Golden is about to fall off and I want to know why P4G is trending. The answer is Scott the Waz played P4G and actually kind of liked it. I don't know why this is big news or not. I don't know if maybe he trashed P5 or he trashed P4 in the past or something. But, I mean, more people realizing Persona 4 is actually really good is a win for everybody. Because it means more Persona 5 fans might play 4 and realize, hey, 4 is actually pretty good. Even if its combat system is definitely, I would say, basic. After playing P5, I don't know a good way to explain this. Basically, after having played P5, I don't know if I could go back to regular P4G combat. Not that it's bad, but that, like, what P5 did by adding in technicals, like, P5 basically added a lot more, like, technical depth to combat. Whereas in P4, it's literally just, you have 4 elements, just get a party member for each element, you're set, there you go. Just first round, try all 4, if nothing works, then you know it's... then you know it's just not good for anything. Yeah, it expanded the system. Like, having technicals, having gun... Like, technicals is big because, like, status elements I never used in P4. P5, I'm using them, not all the time, but definitely, like, I've kept Lullaby on, solely because I can get technicals off of that, and especially for enemies without weaknesses, it's kind of useful. There's Gun, which, admittedly, Gun has kind of done the least amount of fixing things, because Gun still has its... I'm still partial to how 3 did melee, where you had, instead of just physical, or in the case of P5, physical gun, you had literally 3 physicals. You had blunt, pierce, and slash. It was all just normal weapon types, but different enemies resisted and were weak to different types of physical damage, which made party composition more interesting, honestly. And then, I mean, obviously, Psy and Nuke, which just... It basically guaranteed that you can't have a party that covers the entire elementals, and also Bless and Curse. Guaranteeing, straight up, you cannot have a party that covers the entire elemental spectrum. Which meant that you had to actually use alternate party members and strategize and such a lot more. Like, I can't go back, I think, to P4 style combat. I love P4, the game, I love the story, the party members, the social links, I love all of that, I love the setting and all that. I honestly still think that, I think that, like, the, like, story cluster that is P4G, if you take the combat out and just look at, like, the story cluster of everything, I still think that edges out P5 for me. But, like, I could only go back to it if I had a mod that added in the changes that P5 made to combat, I think.
Jin.
Alright, we literally started late, so let... Okay, I don't know why her speak is at her back, but... Sure.
まさかここでお主と会うとは。
来るつもりじゃなかったぞ。
誰がやった？
もうこの百個長アルタ。
Mongol
ひ
warlord
どい話を
Altan.
聞いたよ。人を人とも思っちゃない。
Terrorizing everyone, stealing food, medicine,
民をなぶり
slaughtering
殺して
families.
手向かったり逃げよ
One
うとし
fights
た者が
back.
いれば。
血祭りにあげる。そういうことか。
This happens.
馴染みの友がこの先の宿を仕切ってるんだ。
Oh, hey, that inn that I passed on the way
放っては
here.
おけない。
そやつを助け、アルタに引導を渡すぞ。
宿はこっちだよ。
友とは
イチっていう私の古い馴染みさ。生きる術を教えてくれた。
戦の後にはあったか。
いや、
Oh,
何
we're
年も
going
無
in
沙
this
汰
way.
さ。
Okay.
まずは物見だ。
ここからよく見えそうだ。
Oh, hey,
あ
there's
の
Mongols
男
here
に
now.
中の様子を聞くぞ。
早くしないと兵が戻るよ。
Oh, I need that linen.
侍？何の御用で？
We want your
助けに
information.
参った。
来てはダメです。見つかってしまう。
イチを探してる宿の世話人だ。
知っておるか。
誰か来てくれ！大変だ！
来るぞ。
Yeah, I realized that. It ticked too late. Oh, nice. I actually got to do the dance. I don't get to do that too often. My guess is not here, considering this guy called the guards on us. Oh, hey, she's here.
言うな。
Would you look at that? For once, we don't have trouble.
生きてたんだ。
何用なのさ。
助けに来たんだよ。
私を死なす気かい。せっかくもう子供を酔いつぶしたってのに、こんなことアルタンの耳に入ったらどうなると思ってる。
まさか奴らに仕えてるの？
死にたくないんだ。
どうして戦わないのさ？
私を置いて逃げな。あんた得意だろ。
ユナは命がけで来たのだぞ。
お侍、悪いことは言わない。あの女を信じちゃダメ。
一、アルタンから守ってやる。居場所はわかるか？
誰にも知られてないんだ。あいつの手下にさえ。
No one knows where he
打つ
is,
手がな
not
いわ
even
け
his
じゃない。
men.
もうさ、
Okay.
奴の懐刀を探しな。言いなりになってる島の人売りさ。見せしめに殺してやればアルタンが出てくるかもね。
人売りだと？
ユナに聞きな。よく知ってるよ。
お主にどのような遺恨があろうと、ユナの気持ちも汲め。
今さら遅すぎるよ。
Figured out, by the way, why P4G was trending. Apparently, Scott the Woz is not a fan of JRPGs. So for him to actually like one is kind of a big deal. If this were Breath of the Wild, by the way, I could take that sword. But it's not, and actually I kind of like that. You know, we're going to talk about another game again. Seems to be today's trend. Not YouTube trend, but just trend of this game, of like how this stream is going. I actually think, because I just said that about, like, if this was Breath of the Wild, I could take that sword, and then I was thinking to myself, would that make this game better? And I was like, no, it wouldn't. And then I realized, does Breath of the Wild really need that you can just pick up weapons and use them? And I thought, suddenly the answer came to me. No, it really doesn't. Because then I thought to myself, imagine if Breath of the Wild, or, well, in this case, the sequel, that is not going to be named Breath of the Wild 2. People, stop putting that fake logo on your, like, favorite Zelda games, on your websites for upcoming titles. Stop it. It's not Breath of the Wild 2. Anyway, like, I was thinking to myself, imagine if that game, like, your only sword was the Master Sword. Since, you know, it's theoretically, anyway, the same Link as Breath of the Wild. Like, he'd already have the Master Sword. Instead of contriving a reason to get rid of it and have him go relocate it or something, why not just have him start with the Master Sword? And, like, instead of picking up weapons enemies drop, like, a big part of the game is that, like, you can upgrade the Master Sword. Like you can with the katana here. Like, you can upgrade it just straight up by making it better. You could have, maybe not charms, but, like, things that you can put on it to give it, you know, special traits and such. Like, that you could, it's just the Master Sword, but you can upgrade it, make it stronger, customize it. All kinds of cool stuff like that. Like, they could even do, like they do with the katana here, like, they could even just straight up copy that there's, like decorative bits for it. Like, they can change the sheath Link has for it, could change, like, the wrapping on the hilt or something. Like, they could just straight up almost directly copy, like, how Ghost of Tsushima handles its melee weapons. And honestly, I think a lot of Zelda fans would be all for it. Like, who wouldn't want to, like, really dive into the Master Sword as, like, beyond just, oh, you know, it does, like, one more damage a swing. Like, as, like, an entire system unto itself. Especially because obviously Skyward Sword HD just came out, and obviously, like, tempering and literally forging the Master Sword is a big part of that game.
一曰くアルタンを巣から出すには焚きつければいいそうだ。
クロードなら苦もない。何をすれば？
アルタンの復讐を狙う島の人売りだ。
マムシの兄弟。
知っておるのだろう。
一から聞いたろ。あいつらの集落は川の近くにある。
ならばそこで会おう。頼りにしておるぞ。
そうしよう。また後で。
Oh yeah, also, I found the other reason that P4G is trending. People are asking for everybody's top 10 favorite games, and guess what? P4G is in that list for a lot of people. It'd be interesting, yeah. I think it'd be really interesting if they did something like that. I'm gonna do this. Less talking if I do the fort first. It'd be interesting, it'd be different. But I suspect what Nintendo will actually do is Nintendo will just contrive a reason that, like, oh, you know, Link dropped the Master Sword down a pit, and, like, for the first 10 minutes of the game you have it, then he loses it down a pit, and now you have to spend the rest of the game trying to get it back. I'm sure they'll contrive a reason like that to just take it away from you. But Nintendo should be bold and just say, no, you only get one sword in this game, and it's the Master Sword. Like, they can keep, like, durability on, like, bows and stuff like that. Heck, I wouldn't even be opposed. Left it at home and took a stick instead. Nah, it's a little too contrived. I guarantee you. In fact, I would be willing to stake, well, maybe not money, but I'd be willing to stake something on the idea that, like, Link's gonna have it when you start the game, and he will drop it down that pit that Zelda fell in. Because Nintendo can't be original. Or in this case, just take someone else's idea and make it better. This is going to be a very interesting little mission here. There are a lot of Mongols. Additionally, I see a standoff spot, which means I need my standoff armor. Anyway, I was saying, I wouldn't even be opposed, and this would get me absolutely labeled a heretic in most Zelda communities. But, like, I wouldn't actually be opposed to them putting durability on armor. And maybe that comes from my history with, like, hang on, I gotta do expansion math here. Hold on. 20 to 18 to 16. So yeah, maybe that comes from my history of about 11 to 12-ish years of WoW. Plus, like, 3 years of FF14. But, like, to me the idea of, like, you screw around in armor, your armor's durability is going to drop, and then it's going to break, and you're going to have to spend money to repair it. To me, that just seems natural. Especially to me, it seems more natural than just, your sword broke, go find another. You know? Like, I wouldn't even necessarily be opposed if they kept durability on bows in the Breath of the Wild sequel. Just because, like, there's no famous Zelda bow, you know? Where it's like, you know, you can just have... With swords, you know, it's like, yeah, you can... Okay, I gotta do this quick. And then we'll get back to that. I gotta actually pay attention here. That only gave me 3 combatants. Especially considering that, like, with this armor, I can go up to 5. Like, either last stream or 2 streams ago, I did something like that, and, like, it pulled guys from other camps just to give me the 5 I needed. Oh, hello, sir. Well, that was the guy that had aggroed onto me. Don't know why he wasn't included as part of the standoff, but okay. Works for me, I guess. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, bows. Like, there's no famous bow and stuff. Like, with swords, you know, it's like, the Master Sword is famous. You can just, you know, be like, your only sword is the Master Sword, and people will be like, yo, that's cool. I like the Master Sword, it's famous. But, like, there's no bow where it's like, yeah, your only bow is the fairy's bow, or the hero's bow. It's like, people don't care. Like, I can see them keeping durability on bows, because there's no famous bow. I honestly wouldn't be mad if they applied, durability onto, armor. Because, like, the idea of armor breaking down, and, like, you'd need to either get new armor, or better armor, or even, like, or just, you know, go repair your armor. To me, repairing armor, and I think a lot of people said with weapons, like, they'd be fine if you could repair weapons. If every weapon had the option that the champion weapons did, where you could repair it, folks were like, yeah, I could live with that. That guy's able to see me. So that guy's gotta die. That resolves that problem. Like, I think there's a lot of things they could do to, like, that they could borrow from this game to make Breath of the Wild 2 more interesting. And I'm sure now that I've said all this, Nintendo will do none of it, and I will just end up disappointed by proxy, because that is usually my lot in life. But oh well. Anyway, what else be trending? Some Japanese show is trending that I don't understand whatsoever. Wii U and 3DS are trending. For no reason that I can discern looking through these tweets. It looks like everyone just started talking randomly about the Wii U one day. Okay, yeah, sure. Don't know why. Why is 3DS trending, huh? Also, for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Twitter's just, I guess, having a moment today. Ooh, that's the big guy. Can we slaughter him from here? We can. Intriguing! Most intriguing. I also have a hallucination dart. Is this boss just not fighting back? Oh, now he's fighting back. He's gonna kill his boss. Thank you for killing that dog for me. Oh, well. Goodbye. And double goodbye. Well, we've discovered hallucination darts apparently have a maximum duration, and then when you put a brute up against a general, that duration can actually be hit. So that's interesting. That's new. What else is left here? Release the Falcons, recover the banners, and okay, so we're down to just the normal stuff. Marvel Zombies is trending for obvious reasons because Marvel fans just cannot contain themselves at any point in their life for more than 5 seconds. Another one of those BS maps of like, oh, what fast food joint's the most popular in your state? And then like, the one I always come back to is the one that's like, what sports team's most popular in your state? And then like, every single state is just patently wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure like, they put like, the New York Jets on New York State, which is just the most wrong you could ever possibly be. Or like put UCLA on California. Just like patently wrong decisions. Looks like that's it. The trends were more interesting earlier, but they've gotten back to more normal stuff now. I don't like it. Alright, pull back up dashboard. Hey look, I'm still here. Hey look, I haven't dropped frames. Ooh, good thing I didn't go after that guy. Oh, he's right here. Where's that guy headed? Okay, he's headed away. That guy's headed towards, though. There we go. That'll deal with him. Check this out. You know, I was expecting that to do more, actually. I was expecting that fire to last a little longer. Dang it. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Keep that guy from moving around too much. Dang. Nope. He's going the complete wrong way. And they're dead. Well, that should resolve any risk of detection here. Except for over there. Which I can probably just do this. Oh, there goes my entire charge because I wasn't paying attention to who I was fighting. Picked it up because I thought it was a mobile caller, and no, it's just Spectrum spoof. Well, Spectrum spoofing someone's number. I'm so mad I lost my ghost stance off that. So I was counting them and I didn't realize they were spearmen. There's a dog over there, which is going to be a problem for me. That guy's got a helmet. That's gonna be a problem for me. Nice arrows. I needed those desperately, actually. Alright, let's get up above here. Oh, that's a general. Even better. Maybe he thinks I'm hiding in there, huh? Guess what, buddy? I wasn't. Oh, come on! Ow! Seriously, as soon as I come up the ladder... That's a straw hat. Oh, hello, sir. How did you get here? How did you get up here? Oh, big mistake bringing the crowd. You gonna come out here? You come up here and fight me? No, that's right. You're not going to. Who allowed these archers to deal so much damage, huh? Well, it's one way to clear out a section of the camp, I guess. Assassinate dogs. My guess is probably not. But I can do that. Can't reach that. Let's swing around to the outside here and find another entry point, huh? This fort, pretty well put together. There's actually kind of a problem for me. Actually, I wonder if I can get a standoff. Ooh, there's our way in. All right, new area. Standoff again. Aw, boo. Of course, it's always spearmen. Sorry about that, had to make sure he was dead. Clears up access through the front door. Not really. Does have a clear up access through here. I can chain assassinate these fools. Or I could just not have the option and just get absolutely screwed. That is also an option, I guess. I don't know what the requirements are for chain assassinate, because it sure doesn't seem to be working. There's a dude on the move. Oh, there was a dude. Now that's an artifact. Well, there was a leader here at some point. Said leader, however, is gone now. Who's even left at this point? Might be no one. Take that banner, though. There he is. Might be the last Mongol. Blissfully unaware of his own impending demise. Well, that was a poisoned arrow. Sucks to be that guy. Oh, hello, friend. I forgot you guys are here. Goodbye. Okay, he just decided, I'm not going to deal with him. They were like, I could deal with him. Or I could just not. That's right, blow your horn, call your buddies. Greetings, friendos. No, I saw a banner in here and I'd like to take it, please. Oh, I feel bad for that guy. Oh, he's dead. Can we ruin another guy's day? Check this out. Dang it. Alright, that works too. I was hoping I'd snipe him off the ladder. But clearly that wasn't meant to be. That was also the last of the Mongols that I just sniped up there. So that's cool. We are now free to roam about the cabin. I also finally got to use Ghost Dance. All in all, a very good run. Except for the parts where I took damage. Could you imagine someone trying to do damage lists of this game? What an absolute disaster that would be. So does this place have vendors? I feel like this place might have vendors. The answer is no. This place... Oh, this place does have a merchant. Alright, so we will take the break that we normally take at about this time. Actually, almost right on the hour mark. Look at that. Beautiful timing. So we'll take that, then we'll check out this question mark, probably a fox den. Then we'll do this next Yuna quest. And then we'll see where that takes us from there. If there's nothing else that we get up around here, we might just continue our way down southward. We're getting close to having filled in most, if not all, of Act 2. To about the level we filled in Act 1, so we're getting close. We are definitely getting close. Sorry for YouTube folks, by the way, this Act 2, this B-side won't take quite so long to get up this time, I swear. Anyway, boop. That was the wrong button.